these two lineups that Michaels just launched for their Halloween 2024 collection, genuinely so excited for both of them. It's like the classic Halloween pieces that I'm excited about that are probably going to make their way back into the yarn dungeon. The other one, I cannot remember what it's called, but it's an all white haunted type of theme. From everything that I saw online, this has the potential to be my favorite line that I've seen so far this season. So first we have the Midnight Moon, which was very dark, very witchy, basically everything that I want in my house 24/7. Like, this is the lineup. All of the pictures there, one of each please. Loved the pillows, loved the candles. Wasn't expecting there to be a full-on showcase moment of all the amazing cats, but A+. Especially the little wall hanging, or I think it was just like a table setting that said me and my cat. Like, that's it. That's all we really need. It's just add in crochet or knitting, some sort of fiber activity, and that is the best day possible right there. The pillows with the two cats that said lover from like a little play on a tarot card. Oh my gosh, that was just adorable. I don't know how I feel about all of the characters on toilets. I mean, I'm not gonna be buying any of those. It's kind of funny, I guess, but I don't know. There was so much of them there, and this isn't the only place that I've seen it. Like, I've seen it other places, other lineups. It's like a full-on bit for 2024, I guess. I don't know, but anyways, there was a ton of them there. So if that's your thing, you got options for all of the different main spooky characters. Then we turn the corner and we see the haunted forest. This was just stunning. Like, every single piece, straight up perfection. The thing that I was thinking, you could definitely roll this all the way into the winter season and just like add little pieces, some white garland to go around, add a couple of white spooky trees around your place, and boom, there you go. You now have a spooky winter season too. It did have a sign that said seasons creepings, so that is on my list, definitely. Everything right now, since they just put it out, is full price, but Michaels does have the 20% off coupon of anything full price. So if there's anything that you saw right this second, don't forget to get that. It's in their app. I don't know, I feel like I could talk about this lineup all day, and there were so many ideas that kept flowing of different setups with everything. They had a couple of their candles too. We saw the skull that had just a big 1-wick candle, I think, inside of it. Those I like to get, and then after the candle is done, I save them for yarn bowls. We had a really cool bleeding heart candle, all black heart. From the picture, it looked like it was a lot that was coming out. Even though it was only a 1-wick candle, it looked like it was gonna have really good action of like the blood movement from it. We saw a little bit of their skeleton selection too. We have the big ones, then also a few that go in the yard, a couple of really tiny skeleton clowns. Big fan of the spooky clowns. A couple of animatronics and a few glitter globes too. Loved the potion bottle with the purple and the slime green. The books, oh, that was so freaking cool. Not only was it a cool statement piece, but you add batteries to it, and one of the books pulls out and makes a creaking noise. Killer piece to add to your spooky library. And then we saw just this random Chucky doll too. I'm assuming they're gonna set some more things out, because normally when they have these big pieces, they'll set them out as like display so you can kind of see what they do, but it looked like it moved a little bit. And again, they did just put these lineups like today, so maybe if I wait a couple of days, come back and check it out, I might see some of the bigger pieces and hopefully the bookcase, because that's also a thing that I'm going to keep on my list. $2 bonus find. On the way home, I stopped at Target just because I was out of coffee, so I figured I'd stock up on some of like the seasonal ones that they have. They had a really good coconut blend that I've been enjoying for my summerween, but on the end cap, I found pumpkin spice. First bag of the season is just like always so exciting. I didn't see any other stuff that goes along with it. Normally, we see the coffee come out with the creamer at a pretty similar timing, but it was just coffee, and then there was the K-Pods, which I don't have that type of coffee machine, so I got a couple of bags of this. After I finish this first pot by itself, just because I'm enjoying the pumpkin spice aroma, I will be doing a ton of lattes this week. What do I have from my nut pod creamer? I have the marshmallow creamer. That's just a constant here. I think I have hazelnut, vanilla, and caramel too. Oh my gosh. Okay, pumpkin caramel lattes. Those are definitely my favorite. Nut Pods does have an actual pumpkin spice creamer that comes out, but it's like a little bit closer to October. Although we're at the end of July, so it's only 2 months. I'll keep my eyes out for that one. I know that I love it, so I get that one in bulk. You can order it online, and I think it comes in packs of 3. I think there was one other one that they had last year too that was like a fall theme. Snickerdoodle cookie, something like that. I'll have to pull up their site later today. But let's get into our crochet along. 94 nights left to Halloween. We are doing rows 13 and 14. On the graph right there is just a little bit more of the slime and some more of the leg of the TV. A few of you have been asking what my color combo is going to look like now that I have decided to switch it up and I'm doing black for the background, red as the slime. Like, what am I gonna do for the TV stand? I'm gonna do the light gray that I had. So the middle section color, it's gonna be this instead for the whole TV. And the inside is just gonna be a little bit darker gray. The movie we're watching tonight is Animal Among Us. This is a first time watch for me, but oh, and it's like a brand new one too. So this, I thrifted it from Thrifted Horror, which has incredible horror movies over there. They also have vinyl, comic books, figurines. Honestly, it's my favorite place. I check it like every single day. Just a fun online thrift store, and it's all horror. But anyways, this one was suggested, Animal Among Us. I was told that this one is super low budget camp, and I mean, that's my movies that I like. So I figured, why not? A twist you'll never forget. I do enjoy movies that I don't see coming right away. Just since I watch a lot of horror movies, more often than not, I can guess what's going on or who the killer is, what the backstory is, loaded with tension, twist, and solid action. 15 years ago, 2 teenage girls were murdered at Merrymaker Campground. The case was filed as an animal attack, the camp condemned, and the killer never found. But something horrific still awaits in those woods. Does this come out? Oh, I thought there was going to be a horror poster in there. I suppose I could take it out and then like scan it to add to the rest of my posters. We'll see if I like it first though. Hollow Tree Productions. DVD bonus, director's audio commentary. So if I love it, I have some extras to watch tonight too. On the graph, 13, and then right back up with 14. 5 squares of the background, 5 of the red, and then 3 on the other side here. This weekend, I got a ton finished with my other C2C blanket that I'm doing with the Hirschner's Halloween Shimmer in Goblin. I just got going and couldn't put that one down. The slimy green, it gets me every time. It's not a graph. I'm just doing literally C2C. I'm almost finished with the first skein. Right here, actually. Like, we are moving on this project. I keep laying it down on my lap just to measure it. This is such an impromptu project. Like, I'm not counting the rows. I'm just going until I have the feel of the blanket that I want. What did I say? 10 of these? So I have more of this yarn coming from Hirschner's, as well as the Haunted Manor too for the cross stitch, but you know, that's another project that will start. But anyways, I have more of this coming, and this is only 1 and I want to say 1/4 of this is gone. Gonna be really big. But that's what I wanted. I just need to decide if I'm gonna have it up here or if that blanket is gonna go in my bedroom and then use that instead of the quilt that I have going on right now, which would be kind of fun because I don't normally change up my bedroom a lot. I just have like my favorite cozy things in there. I've switched between my winter duvet cover, which is just a plain black, and I have pumpkin sheets. And then in the summertime, I switch it out to the quilt, which is leaves, and then I have burnt orange sheets that go along with it. And it's been that way for a really long time. Oh, did I go too far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I did. 2, 4, 5. I need to switch. So I need to do this last one. Potentially a queen size blanket. Like that's the direction we could be going. I did remember that I have that scene queen blanket going. It's just a bunch of C2C corners with the scene queen. Oh, I can't remember what it is, but it's like hot pink and then slime green squares. It was yarn from Joanne and their summer collection, but it's like a really heavy, warm type of yarn. So I was making it ahead of time to have that up here, and then I totally forgot about it. So I have now 2 different blankets going for up here. That would make it a third. I don't know, what do we think? Should I move that one down? Then I might actually create a border with it. Maybe a black yarn or just a plain green one would work too. Count this just to make sure. 2, 4, 6 tiles, 2, 4, 6. It is always good to count the tiles that you have for every single row. Even if I'm super confident about it, I just like to go ahead and double check my work, especially with graphs. Like I don't want this picture to be incorrect or have to like go back. Though I will say I did this project many times, and in the multiple blankets that I've made of this already, I only did one really big mistake, which was not even really that big, I guess. I don't know why I'm being dramatic about it, but I did 2 tiles the wrong color and I had to go back only 1 row. So since I like decided just randomly to start counting and looking at the colors, not this project. We are moving along now. Still just doing the little pile of slime and the background here. I'm gonna keep going with this blanket for the rest of the movie. I have quite a bit of it left. I mean, these 2 rows were pretty quick and simple to get done, so I will let you know what my thoughts are on this movie. If you end up watching it too, let me know in the comments what you thought. Have a super spooky rest of your night, and I will see you ghouls tomorrow.